Okay, thanks for visiting my YouTube channel, Shaner Media. And today we're going to discuss what do you actually charge your clients. So I get this question a lot, specifically from clients or people that want to do projects with you. What they usually ask is, how much is this going to cost me? Or what do you charge? All that kind of stuff. So the easiest way to do it is to break things down into an hourly rate. Now, that's not what you're going to charge the client, though. You need to be able to break things down into time frames, time units, if you will. So, for example, for yourself, if you are a director of a video project and say a company were to hire you just to direct, that's all it is, and you figured for yourself you need to be charging $50 an hour, let's just say. So that's over an 8-hour day. That is $400. So that's what you're charging your client, is $400 a day as a director. All right, so keep that in mind. What you need to do then as well is you need to be able to charge half days and full days. So you calculate in your head if this project is going to take your time in increments of half days or full days. So if you look at a project and it looks like it's only going to be a couple of hours, 2-3 hours, then you charge them a half day, because you got to factor in the time it takes to get to the shoot and the time it takes to get home, all that kind of stuff. If it's going to take more than 4 hours, then you're going to charge them for a full day. Now, when it comes to a bigger project where it involves you and maybe your equipment, your editing suite, your camera equipment, script writing, all that kind of stuff, you need to break things down, and this is very important, in a way that makes sense to you and the client. And the easiest way to do that is to think of your camera equipment as your employee. What does this camera want to make an hour? So if you figured, this employee is actually worth $40 an hour, so you do the same thing. You break it down into increments of half days and full days. So for example, if it's a half day shoot with your camera, whether it's photography or videography, that would be $160 for a half day, plus your directing fee, which is $50 an hour. So if it's a half day, that's $200 plus $160 is $360. That's what you would charge your client. So if it's going to be a full day shoot and it involves yourself, it involves your camera gear, and it also involves your editing suite. Well, your editing suite is probably your favorite employee. You can even have a little sign that says employee of the month. You need to be able to charge out for that. So the easiest way to do that, of course, is to break that down into an hourly wage. What does your editing suite employee want to make? And you can charge $40 an hour, $50 an hour, $30 an hour, whatever you figure out. But again, I would suggest half day increments and full day increments. Obviously, you can change these numbers around depending on if you think the project's going to take no more than a half a day. Now you have a gauge of what to charge. You should be charging for yourself as a director. If it's just you, maybe you're a one-man show. So you charge yourself as a director, an editor, a videographer, a script writer, lighting technician, your editing suite. So there's like 5 or 6 things you need to be charging for in order to do this project, because somebody has to pay for that editing equipment that you purchased. Somebody has to pay for all that gear that depreciates every single year. So you have to figure out a way to pay for that, and it shouldn't be you. It should be your client that pays for that. So I hope this video helps. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If this makes sense, if there's a way that you charge your clients, let me know. I'd be happy to hear it out, hear what your opinion is. And yeah, and don't forget to like this video and share it with others as well. So thanks for watching, and I appreciate your time. Thanks.